So the master entrusted his wealth to them, a lot of money. And he expected them to work with it and earn an interest on a profit on his behalf. He gave them with the aim that they are going to work with his wealth while he's away. He didn't just give them to keep like that one man. The aim was for them to work with it and earn a profit. Jesus has given us, and we have mentioned some of the things, has given us so many things that you can consider to be part of his wealth he has given us. He has given us our own lives. He has given us experiences of life, things, and some of the things may have been painful, but they have taught us and prepared us to be able to serve him. He has given us jobs. He has given us businesses. He has given us money. He has given us lands. He has given us buildings. He has given us material things. He has given us spiritual gifts. We don't think about that much. Every born-again believer has got a spiritual gift. You did not get the gift to keep it. You got the spiritual gift to use in serving the Lord, in fulfilling his purposes. So if you get a piece of paper, sit down and ask yourself, what has the Lord done in my life? What has the Lord given me? You will find that God has done great things in your life. He has entrusted you with his wealth, with his resources, with opportunities, with experiences that you're supposed to use to fulfill his purpose. Let me ask you by a show of your hand. You for sure you know you have a certain gift. And if you don't know, it doesn't mean you don't have it. It only means you don't know what it is. Who is here and you know, this is my gift? Can I see by a show of your hand? You know this is my gift. You are not going to tell me what it is. But you know, this is my... For me, one of the key gifts is teaching. I have done surveys many years. It always comes to the top, teaching. But who knows? There's one there who knows what his gift is. That doesn't mean that those who didn't lift up their hands, they don't have a gift. God has given you a spiritual gift if you are his child. Every believer's got a gift. And you know one of the ways in which you can tell what your gift is? It is the passion within. You are drawn towards certain things. If it is serving, you always love being in a certain environment. Some of you as your pastor have noticed when there is something unfortunate, when something unfortunate has happened, maybe somebody has died or somebody is sick, you are always thinking about what is that person thinking? What is he feeling? What can I do to help? That doesn't come naturally. That doesn't come naturally. Or some of you always want to give. There are people who give and they give and they give and they give. All of us are supposed to give. But there are people who seem to be having the gift of generosity in abundance. Or if it is prayer. There are people, all of us are supposed to pray as believers. But there are people who are really intercessors. Their calling is to intercede. So, we are given spiritual gifts. But those of us who are here, we have been given money. You may think you don't have a lot of money. Hear stories about people out there. You are more blessed than other people. There is a reason why God has given you these things at this point in time in your life in the U.S. There's a reason. You remember you were praying hard to come to the U.S. and God opened a door for you to come. Why did He bring you here? Why did He give you all these opportunities? There's something He wants you to do with this. He has entrusted you with the spiritual gifts, and you need to know what it is and use it in building the body of Jesus Christ here and beyond. He has given you money that needs to be used not only to support the work of the ministry in sunlight, but also support the poor, the struggling. He has given you such wisdom, such experiences you can use to encourage someone. Our youth require mentoring. And the wise men and women are needed. They need to be encouraged. Wise men and women are needed. So those gifts you have been given, because the Lord knows that you can do it, because He says, each according to his ability. You may be asking yourself, God, why did you have to take me through such pain? I don't have an answer. I can't tell you. But let me tell you, those experiences, however painful they are shaping you. They are making you better. Could God have used a different method? I'm not God. I'm not God. But what I know, when you come out on the other side, you will be as pure as gold. So the first lesson that we learn is the Master, our Savior, has entrusted us with His wealth, has entrusted us with His resources, and they are meant to be used to accomplish His purposes. Some of you are leaders, but you don't want to lead. Some of you are good teachers, but you don't want to teach. Others are good singers. We need to strengthen this. We need to strengthen this group. God has given you a gift. The reason why He gave it to you is to use it for His kingdom, to use it for His glory. You and me, He is our Master. So the second point is that you are to manage the Master's wealth well. You are to manage your Master's wealth well. The first two invested the Master's wealth and they earned a profit for him, but one did not. He went and dug a hole and hid his Master's bag of gold. Then he's accusing him, you are a hard man. Is that you want to earn from where you have not sown. Here is your bag. And you know, we may not talk like this foolish man, but indirectly there's a way we speak. Because, I want you to listen to me carefully. I'm your pastor, and your pastor should not try to sweet coat things. Many of you are not working in the church. And yet God has gifted you to work. You are like this man who went and dug a hole and hid the gift there. The gift you are given, you are not using it. Why did God save you? Why did He give you the spiritual gift? Why did He put His Spirit in you? We are constantly putting our interests first. And remember, this passage says we are His servants. We belong to Him, we are His servants. He has entrusted things to us. We are supposed to use for His own profit. Like this third man, we have gone and dug a hole and hid our gifts there. We are gifted in singing, we are not singing. We are gifted in leadership, we are not leading. We are gifted in teaching, we are not teaching. We are gifted in encouraging, we are not encouraging. We are busy making our own. Sunday school teachers need teachers. The few who teach are working so hard. They're working so hard until they're exhausted. The problem is we have the people. The people are there. God cannot start a church without providing gifts. He creates a church, he provides gifts. And because there are believers here, he has provided gifts. But very few people are struggling. We are like this third man who dug a hole and hid the master's wealth in there. We're not doing it. And yet the Lord gave us these gifts to manage them. Let me ask you a question. At the end of the year, how much, last year, how much did you contribute towards the ministry of the church? Compared to the total amount you earned in the year. Compared to the total amount of money you made last year, how much did you give to the ministry of the church? The bag is, you dug a hole, you put the bag there. Down there, that's where the bag is. Oh, the whole of last year. How much time what did you do for the Lord? Where did you serve? The whole year. Where did you serve? And you dug a hole and put your gift there. Who did you mentor? Who did you encourage? How was your prayer life? Who did you pray for? The whole year. Or the last 12 years in Sunlight. We have been given these gifts, these resources, these opportunities, this time we have been given to invest and produce a profit for the Lord. How much have we done? Let me tell you, believers, a life of a human being is like a stage. You know, when people go to act, they go on stage and they do something. Like we can have people here, they do something. You have a time. Maybe they're on stage for about 30 minutes or about 1 hour, depending on how long the play is. After your time is gone or you're presenting whatever you want to present, you get out of the stage. That is how life is. You were born. There's coming a time when you're going to die. And you only have this time in between to do whatever the Lord has created you for or has called you to do. Once you are off the stage, meaning you have died, you cannot correct it. You cannot change it. You cannot change it. How are you investing the master's wealth? The third and final thing that we find in this passage is that the day of accountability is coming. There's a writer who has written and said, we are living between verse 18 and verse 19. The master went away. We are supposed to invest and produce a profit for him. Verse 19 starts talking about accountability. The master came and called them to give an account, to settle accounts. I gave you my property, my wealth. What have you done with it? And for each one of us, there's a day coming. All of us, including myself, there's a day coming when we shall give an account to God. What did we do with what he gave us? What did we do with the time he gave us? What did we do with the life he gave us? What did we do with the connections he gave us? What did you do? What did you do? And he will ask me too. All of us. When I stand before him, I will stand before him as Asuma. And you will stand there as, put your name there. I'm not going to go there with my wife. My wife will stand there alone. And she will give an account. What did you do with what I gave you? The Lord will ask me, what did you do with the responsibility I gave you? And he will ask you. He will ask your children. So the day of accountability is coming. And for these people in this story, the master called them. And those first two had made a profit. The master commended them. He commended them for those who had invested his wealth and the answer profit for him. Verse 21 and 23, they have the same wording. He tells them, well done, good and faithful servant. Well done. They are commended. They are commended. Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. You have been faithful with a few things. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. So he told the one who earned 5 more, he told the one who earned 2 more. Verses 21 and 23. He promoted them. You know, believers, what God is looking from us is not miracles. It is not stretching beyond our capacity. What is looking from us is faithfulness. Faithfulness. Those who know Swahili, uaminifu. Are you faithful? Can you sincerely stand before God and say, I'm faithful to God? Are you faithful in the way you are managing what you have been given? Are you faithful in doing the work of the Lord? Are you faithful? These people are told, well done, good and faithful servant. And I'm telling you, I can't claim to, I can't say, I'm where I need to be so that I can hear these words. But I'm trusting God to help me. As your pastor, to be faithful. To be faithful before God. My intentions, my actions when I'm before you, when I'm away from you, to be faithful. And to serve with faithfulness. I hope you will do your best that day to hear these words. To hear these words. And it's possible. It's possible to hear these words. It's just in small ways. Begin doing what you're supposed to do. If you were interested in serving in the church, if you don't know what to do, just come and ask Pastor, what can I do? I want to serve them. There are few individuals here who come very early every Sunday. At 9 they're here to arrange these chairs and to set up this equipment so that you can find a place to sit and worship the Lord. They just decided, this is what I want to do for the Lord. A person looking at this can say, this is not spiritual. Arranging chairs is not, it is very spiritual. Arranging chairs is spiritual. Setting up this equipment and removing is very spiritual. Bringing water is spiritual. Bringing a cup of tea or porridge for us to take. Very spiritual. That is part of serving the Lord. Faithfulness. Are you faithful? Am I faithful? In what I'm doing or what I've been called to do. So, in this story, the master, who is Jesus, entrusted his wealth to his servants. That is us. The expectation is for us to manage them well, for Jesus to get a profit. In verse 9 onwards, there is a day when been called to account. Listen to what he tells the third servant. He condemns that servant because he didn't invest his wealth, calling him wicked and lazy and a worthless servant. I don't want to be called a worthless servant. Worthless because I did not do anything to bring profit. Wicked because he had such a bad attitude. And lazy because he didn't want to work. These fellows, the others went and did a lot of work. You wicked lazy servant, so you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seeds. Well, then you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned, I would have received it back with interest. So take the bag of gold from him and give it to the one who has 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, meaning does not have profit, they have not made any profit. Even what they have, meaning that principle, will be taken away from them. And they throw the worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. We are stewards. We are stewards. The Lord has entrusted things into our hands, and we are supposed to do something with it, or with them. The challenge we are receiving today is that we need to wake up and begin to work before it is too late. By the way, one of the things, apart from all these other things, one of the things is we have been given is the children. Children are a trust to us. We are stewards of our children. They don't belong to us. They belong to God. We take care of them in every area of life, whether physically, spiritually, academically, in every area of life. Raise them up to be responsible and God-fearing children. But the way we've been given the environment, there are people who trash the environment. They don't care about what they are doing around in the neighborhood. They trash it. Make it dirty. Make it bad smelling. We've been entrusted with the environment. In the Garden of Eden, Adam was told, take care of it. Take care of it. As believers, we are supposed to do better than politicians. We are not the people to be polluting the neighborhood, trashing it everywhere. Because we are stewards of the environment we were given, so that we don't get sick. We need to be faithful. We need to be faithful. Let me read a passage, not from the Bible, passage I read as I was studying for this message. This person, he has a podcast. He calls it Stewardology. Stewardology. He was creative in naming it. Stewardology, from steward. This is what he says. We all want to own things. For some, it makes them feel good, positive, powerful, and meaningful. And this is what they strive for day and night. We often have the concept that ownership is permanent, but it is not. We are sojourners here on earth, and we entered the world with nothing, and we leave the world with nothing. All that is in our care is temporary. We, as believers in Christ, who have been put in charge, are called to steward what God owns. We steward what God owns for His purposes, for His kingdom's sake, and ultimately for His glory. For His glory. I want to spend my life for His honor and for His glory. The way I live, the way I live my life, I want to live for His glory. The money I have, And it's not much. I want to use it for His glory. The experiences and the talents and the training and everything and the opportunities, I want to use it for His glory and to fulfill His purpose. What about you? I hope today you will determine, I don't want to sit on my talent. I don't want to sit on my spiritual gift. I don't want to waste the opportunities I have, the connections I have. I don't want to waste them. I want to use them for the glory of God.